Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Cold Fire, and I'm doing a quick live energy check after a very long time, back after a very long time. And this new energy is big, but it is still really shabby. We, we actually do not have any idea of what is coming towards us. It's really very shabby, but shabby not in a bad way. It's in a good way. We we get to it's like putty. We get to like clay, we get to shape it. Let's see what we have from the universe oracle cards. Messages from the universe oracle cards. One card, please. So too many again. Let's just cut the deck and take what's on top. Start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. There is definitely a lot of content circulating about suddenly, like on the homepage, about kingdom spouses, and then obviously there is mockery of that entire thing that came up to a bit today. Like I said, it's shabby. It's all open to you. It's still pretty raw. It's completely new. If you all have identified your person, then you can basically really start. And if you're in separation or no contact, you can start anywhere. This is very closely linked to what you are creating in this lifetime. So let's see what we have from the Star Codes Astro Oracle cards. You can pretty much start with where you are right now, even if it is if you're finding yourself in solitude. You can start with self-love, a midhaven, a pinnacle. Venus, beloved. See, this speaks about love. You might want to check your Venus placement, where which zodiac sign does it fall in. Mine falls in Cancer, so there is absolute alignment. Like whatever you are thinking about will show up in your reality. It will manifest. Just as I pulled out Venus and I said, check where your Venus placements are. The Cancer card shows up. It says Cancer, immerse. So immerse yourself in the kind of thoughts that are coming towards you. Work with the universe. Start where you are, even if it is a little shabby, even if it is not up to your liking. Hello, Emma. Welcome to the reading here. I don't know if you're still around. Thank you for stopping by. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Scorpio. That is to show that I'm from the Scorpionic generation, which means that I have my Pluto is placed in Scorpio, right? And that happens for a batch of people over several years. I really need to brush up on my astrology. There's a lot of work and study that needs to be done, but I'm a Juno partnership. This card showed up a couple of times, even during the break when I would pull out the cards when they were calling out to me. It would show up. But there is something I wouldn't say malicious, like uh, the word that came to my mind when I saw this Mars motion was Maleficent, the character from, she's actually a fairy. You might want to check that, the actual fairy tale behind it and the symbology surrounding it, a progression's journey. Oh yes, okay. So we are progressing definitely. This is progress. Like this is like instant manifestation. It will start really small. It will start at like an energy, I believe. Like if when you're walking the path of manifestation, it every step we take, it's a starting point, and you actually realize that you haven't moved to what, as you mature, as you grow. Uh, with your skills, you realize that it's you are at the, you're at the pinnacle. There is you've always been at the pinnacle, so you're not moving. It's like an illusion, and you're, it's like being on a treadmill or a travelator. You have all of these things, and it just keeps coming towards you, like you, or you keep, uh, you're still, but you are moving forward. I don't know it's if I'm making sense, but you will understand, like the travelators that we have on the airport, like from to reach from one gate. Let's say you've checked, to reach the gate, you checked in your baggage and all of that, and then you're going towards the gates. You have these, uh, travelators where you stand and you get down when you reach the gate, because it's very lengthy, right? It's basically that. It's a manifestation as that. It keeps coming towards you, and you're moving towards it. There is something about immersing yourself in this experience. You do definitely have somebody here. I do see the kingdom spouse, analogy, the not analogy, the kingdom spouse, topic that I had broached in the beginning. It's starting to show up, but there is some kind of resistance to that entire notion. It's still there. There's a residue from going through a lot of toxic, um, manifestations that we've had previously, and it's got mainly to do with partners, that we've chosen, romantic partners that we've chosen. And there is it's the poison was so deep, so it's gone, it's kind of become a part of our DNA, like genetic memory or something that people can't seem to, break out of it. There's always some kind of lingering third party type of situation, happening with everyone, and it's just, but there is progress. There is progress, and it's very, very, very little. It's very little. It's a brand new beginning. So if some ghosts from the past, like, emerge into your, manifestations, know that it's just an illusion. The reality is this partnership with your beloved, the kingdom spouse. It's that the journey of the partnership. I am not, I'm not talking about what type of relationship you're like in, or if you all have met each other or you all haven't. It's it's your right life relate lives. Y'all are living it in partnership. There's some kind of, there's quantum entanglement, there's a telepathic connection. This is not just one run of the mill, um romantic connection. at all. That's not the partnership that I'm talking about. What role is mothering energy playing in my life? Eastern cottontail and nurture. This partnership is extremely nurturing. So whatever manifestations are coming towards you, you will always find this nurturing energy surrounding you, and then you kind of realize that it is coming from another person. Even if you aren't in a relationship with them, you know that it's coming from them. It's that kind of partnership. It's a nurturing partnership. And there is some kind of progress in that. It's not it's so let's say if you started off with nurturing each other's daily habits, routines, health and well-being, right, and now it's going to grow into your careers, then it will progress into society, then it will progress into shaping the world, shaping the mindset of people. That is why we have kingdom spouses. That very few have a kingdom spouse, and a lot of tarot readers, astrologers will not say this, say that they have a kingdom spouse, is because there are very rare souls who incarnate in the physical form and get a kingdom spouse. So if you this could also mean to whoever's watching, if it doesn't resonate, having a kingdom spouse doesn't resonate with you, it just means that that energy of kingdom spouses coming together in partnership and realizing it, being consciously aware of the fact that they have a kingdom spouse, the energy is very nurturing. It's going to it's going to help you with your own relationships, with all kinds of partnerships that you have, whether it's life partnership, whether it is um, business partnerships, all kinds of partnerships. Let's see one more card from the oracle. Jump. Where am I ready to leap forward? Grasshopper. Jump. Leap forward. How can I go higher? Bobcat, climb. There's so much leap and jump and climbing higher. This also speaks about immersing. So I see that this partnership is going to it's take a leap of faith. There, the point has come where you're taking a leap of faith, and then you're going to jump into it and deep dive into the actual technical aspects of this energy, like the quantum level. So it's going to start from the pinnacle. You're going to take a leap of faith and jump and down in and immerse yourself in this experience. We're starting with just at the starting point. We're literally standing at the starting point. A very supportive energies, very nurturing energies around you. It's like they will serve you. The energies are serving you, serving up whatever you are wanting to experience. So the menu is, what would you want to experience today in this minute? So it is very hectic and it is very demanding. Okay, there is something that needs to be released out into the oceans, the ocean of the formless. Take something that has been a very it's been a it's a fixture in your life. Let's just say something about partnerships that is a fixture in your life. If it's a pattern, send it back, send it away, send that those faces, the third party situations, away. Third party, not situations. Yeah, yeah, you actually can send this third party scenario itself, including all the faces that are there in the third party situation, away, into into the formless. It took form into your life because you had to learn a lesson. So take that and send it away so that it can become formless, and that energy will return to you in a partnership in between you and another person. That is what I'm getting right now. Send that energy away, send it away, take it away from your conscious awareness. Some belief systems, a very toxic belief systems and patterns that have been repeating. There's a judgment call that isn't going to be that's going to have to be taken here. It's the new, it's a brand new beginning. So it's, and moving forward, Six of Wands. So we have the Six of Swords here, we have the Hierophant, the Devil, Judgment, the Fool, and we have Six of Wands, and then we have the Two of Swords. Juggling between two scenarios, how to make it work, which scenario is more stronger. That is what you're trying to see, which scenario gives you more strength. That is what you're going to have. That is the judgment call that you're going to have to take. You're going to have to leave this behind, like, whatever this toxic arrangement was, this pattern that we've been repeating, or we've been following blindly. We're literally blindly following it, right? We are bound to it, like there's some kind of oath that people have taken when it comes to partnerships. And I'm talking about uh, love partnerships, love relationships, right? So Three of Swords, juggling we are, it's programmed into us. This belief system has been programmed into us that we gotta keep juggling our main relationship, love relationship, romantic relationship, a romantic partnership with a third party. There is some heavy programming that I see here with the Hierophant and the Devil card that has been done. And it kind of it's stopping us from actually speaking our blessings into reality. So it's not just damaging in to our spirit in a way that we can't fully and freely, like the fool, be with our beloved. It When we can't, when there's a third party interference, right? It's painful. Sometimes we have to go long periods without interacting with each other in the physical plane. It's always telepathic. And even if it's telepathic, even if you're energetically uh, if you are in the physical form, if you've incarnated here in the physical form, it's very difficult, it's very painful. It blocks your movement forward. You sink down into lower vibrations when you are faced with third party energies. And I do see that there is some kind of programming that is there, subconscious programming, that it's a compulsion. I see a compulsion that we, with the Two of Pentacles, uh, and the Two of Swords here diagonally, the compulsion to keep moving forward with this third party uh, energies, instead of healing it and releasing it out into something. It's not that heavy. It's not that heavy. It can be released. It can definitely be released because we open with the Six of Swords, right? So there is something, this entire thing is getting released. You might kind of be blocked moving forward for a little bit, but it's because you are the delegating that energy of movement forward to this third party situation so that it can be sent away. And and heal this. With Three of Swords also speaks about healing this compulsion of continuously juggling something as something else, a third thing, a third energy. It can be anything from work to family and things like that. It should not be a juggle. It should coexist. It should coexist peacefully, right? That is what we are trying to achieve. We have coincidentally or synchronistically six of swords at the bottom of the deck. I just picked this deck up to get some clarifications. Let's see what we have here. What can we expect from these energies? Let's see. Let's clarify. Oh, okay. We have the King of Pentacles here. I wanted to clarify the Three of Swords. We have the Hangman here as a Three of Pentacles. Like I said, like, you know, this partnership. It's very confusing right now because there's a lot of juggling. It's like a juggling act. I'm not saying that your person or you're juggling two lovers. No, it's not that. You have this main relationship, you and your partner, your beloved. That's the main relationship, and you're juggling so many other things. That has become a major priority. There's some kind of belief system that is making you feel that that is a priority. The other things are priority right now at the moment, but that is being released, that's getting sent away. Let's clarify um, the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It's got something to do with money, like Two of Pentacles. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. And then we have Four. Yes, in oh, this is a very complex energy to read. So any and all scenarios that begin with one and then it's about juggling another thing, even if it is completely new, even if it is a new person, even if you've just, i feel that every I feel that we are all coming back to the same person, the same relationship, and we keep getting this new beginning after new beginning every time. Like, you know, it's becoming we're stuck in a limbo. Every time we get this new beginning, there is something else, a new beginning of intimacy, privacy, uh, compatibility, alignment. Every time there is some kind of juggle, and I do feel that this is falling on the side of the person who has some kind of attachment to pleasing the system that is already in place. They're not understanding, they're unable to. Oh, the video just froze. Okay, so, and this, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been at least, it's been almost a decade and a half here. I'm seeing that we've moved far away we've just been continuously, every time we get a new beginning in love, in romantic relationships, we always go we're attached to the hip, we're chained down with this, with with the memories, or this, the memories that flash in front of our eyes about the toxic relationships that we've had, romantic relationships that we've had. The the memory keeps flashing continuously, but it's like almost a decade and a half ago we left all of that behind. The reason why those memories keep flashing is that it's programmed into our system that this is a struggle. We have to, we can't really let go of the system. Whatever is given to us, we're supposed to marry this person, we have to marry this person. And then we realize that, oh my god, oh my god, it was a toxic relationship. Why did we get into it in the first place? Because the system decided, somebody decided, your family system decided, your societal system decided, your work system decided that this would be a suitable person for you. And then the energy presents itself for you to let it go. But in and then you are presented, you kind of have a brush with the energy of your partner, right? Because they're nurturing you throughout this relationship, this toxic connection that you have going on, right? With the current romantic partner that the system chose for you. And the energy of, even if they're not physically present, even if you have not met yet physically, the energy is always there, that nurturing energy is always there. It's a partnership, like, your divine counterpart is saying that, hey, I got you, like, I got you. And there's progress on that journey of that partnership with your divine counterpart, right? So they will present themselves, and I see that they have for they they might have presented themselves. You might have been introduced to them, right? But even after meeting them, it's like there is still this like tolerance or inclusion of toxic partners, the energy of the toxic partners. We're still entertaining the excess, or even if it yeah, the excess, basically. If you've met your divine counterpart and you are in some way, shape, or form a part of your each other's lives, any way, shape, or form, right? It's like you get a new beginning, but then it's like a limbo. It's a state of limbo. There's somebody, we've got to break this pattern, because you have the hangman here. There's some work that needs to be done. Every time you get a chance to start something new with this, there is this, okay, but no, the world is not ready, the world says this, or what, uh, I got married to such and such person, and that's what shaped me. And then the judgment is, no, I don't feel connected. The judgment is, I don't feel connected to this. What my family structure, my family's belief system got me stuck into, or my social structure got me committed into, right? The judgment call is that I don't feel a part of this. I feel like somebody who's just enjoying life, right? Enjoying life. And then when it comes to your kingdom spouse, when we get into this mode, when we're actually very free and embracing the new energies, right? Embracing this new beginning, and moving forward, sending all of that toxic attachments, or the toxic beliefs, the belief systems that get us stuck in this toxic attachments, to our karmic partners, or whatever you want to call it. Every time we get a chance of a new beginning, we jump back into the two of pentacles. Here is here twice. We jump back into uh, the energy of the toxic partner instead of our divine counterpart, and this new or the energy of this new beginning and this new chapter. The reason why we continuously, and the universe will continuously keep giving you new beginnings after new beginnings, chances after chances, is because you're supposed to look. This is the King of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Pentacles, because there you are supposed to be doing some work, and you cannot be doing any work. You won't be doing any work. So I'm kind of getting some kind of procrastination energy here. There's a procrastination energy here with the Hangman. You cannot do this work if you are going to continuously want to go back and say that no, there is something more that I need to deal with when it comes to this toxic relationship that I had, this toxic romantic relationship that if you keep jumping back into trying to heal this instead of moving forward, there is an acceptance that needs to be had here. You need to accept the fact, like, this is a very stubborn energy with the Two of Swords here. Like, you need to accept the fact that you have left all of that behind. There's the Judgment call here before the Six of Wands. You've already left that behind. Well, some kind of strength and integrity needs to be shown here, that by all of us, that we have left all of that behind in the past, like all of this turmoil, this Five of Wands business, everybody else's timelines crossing in crossing each other, and we are just like the spectator. We're just looking at this crisscross mesh. Oh, there was this incident, okay, this event here somewhere, with this person, like, they asked me out, and then we had a relationship, romantic relationship, for like 5 years, and then these bunch of other people jumped in, and then they had their opinions, and okay, so now I'm just looking at my life for the last 5 years based on all of these random people's opinions that have just come in. We got to leave all of that confusion behind. There is no perspective that we can have that is going to justify that is going to justify us being here in this situation. The Hierophant and the Devil, that is belief systems, other people's belief systems. See, belief systems are built on other people's opinions. Let me put it that way, right? So other people's opinions get us stuck in some kind of karmic arrangement. Karma is like, you got to actively participate in the system and then learn something about the world outside of you and what other people. But it's like we get attached to that lesson. It's like repeating third grade over and over and over again. When you like every you're repeating third grade. You go to fourth grade, and then you finish up that lesson, and then you jump back to third grade. But then you move to fifth grade, and then you jump back to third grade again. And this is like, you've got postgraduate doctorates, like at least 10 by the looks of this. This is so many times, like endlessly specializing in life, but jumping back into something very, very, very juvenile, which you was there a lesson in third grade that was worth repeating? We've just got to be honest with ourselves. We can jump back into being this. There's a lot of the having a spirit of a child, having a spirit of a youth is a different thing versus indulging in the same things, same lessons, same situations with a and with the mindset of being in the third grade. That is how we are approaching uh, love relationships. Let me get some Edmund Dulac. Let's try and make it more poetic if we can with the Edmund Dulac. Let's see what we've got. I want to clarify some more cards here. Let's let's clarify the Judgment and the Fool card with the Edmund Dulac. As soon as I said that, oh, just cards are just falling out, guys. I mean, I'm really good at shuffling and all of that, but look at that. We have Six of Pentacles. We have 666. So that's okay. Too many cards here, but I just want to show you this. We have the Six of Wands here again. What were we clarifying? We were clarifying the Judgment card and the Fool card. I would have picked this card for the Judgment card, and we have the Six of Wands back to back. So it's so meta. The Two of Pentacles in this deck also it's very meta. And we have the Seven of Wands here, which is resistance. It's look at that lethargy and procrastination. She's just sleeping. The guards are also not the guards sitting here. There, I don't know if you can see. There are guards sitting here. They're also not doing anything. Just procrastination. Everybody is just not willing to accept that they have moved so much. Uh, Not willing to accept that you've moved. We have the Page of Cups here, and then we have the Six of Pentacles here. There's a lot of lethargy and a lot of there's so much sluggishness. There's a lot of intoxication here. There is this addiction to getting handouts continuously instead of taking the initiative. When you find yourself when we find ourselves like getting into this energy, we jump into the energy of the romantic partners, or the romantic partner, the toxic partner, who is extremely codependent, and codependent not for doing any kind of work, not for work, codependent in even finding the ability, the energy to get up and get that glass of water, glass of wine, and and on their own. They're continuously waiting for a handout. So they're kind of siphoning the blessings that are meant for world builders, the people who are going to create the world on the go, right? Which is you and your divine counterpart, right? So they're continuously siphoning off the blessings, or the juju, or whatever you want to call it, the energy, the mana. They're siphoning it off, and that they not only siphon it off, they keep like they take it, they bottle it up, and they waste it. So there's codependency in being wasted, being a wastrel, complete wastrel. That's the Judgment that's falling here. And it's like well, we're just like watching this, and there's something that keeps making us look into this. It's like we're addicted to seeing their addiction to codependency and siphoning off blessings and good tidings, and And then we get so drained. It's so toxic. This is too toxic. Guys, this is too toxic. And it's falling on the judgment card. Can't be doing this. Okay. With clarifying, the Fool card is the Seven of Wands. That is, again, like, you keep watching your ex toxic partner, somebody who's like, maybe you're watching the social media, maybe you're trying to make things better with them, maybe you're trying to get them to improve, you're making them stand up
It's
on
10
their
o'clock.
stand up on the 2 feet and do 2 feet. Oh my god, sorry, I'm so sorry. Stand up on the 2 feet and do something with their life, but all you and then when you're like, oh, okay, yeah, finally this person seems to, I have made sure that the guardian angels or God, universe, gives them a handout, and then you see them wasted away with somebody else, and you're like, okay, but they're with somebody else now, so it's not none of my problem. But then you've just given up all of your energy and they've just drained it away from you, and then you just fall flat. You let them just suck all of the energy away from you, and then you wait around for them to complain about it. This is a very toxic attachment to a very bad relationship, very, very, very bad relationship, a very bad person. This person is very bad. The lesson was to recognize this type of energy, this type of person, and release them immediately, very peacefully release them. But instead, we keep juggling them and involving them energetically, psychologically, even physically, monetarily, like giving them handouts. And then there is nothing left for us. And when we're unable to again feed them or bring about something to them, when we need to rest because they've drained us of the blessings, and we know this new beginning is trying to come in with the Full card here, and we need to rest from keep feeding them. They start complaining and they start uh, listing out all of the ways that you have disappointed them, and then you're filled with regret, uh, and further drainage of your, and then you go under analysis paralysis because empaths will internalize this, right? Internalize it and not recognize that there was a victory. You achieved something, you manifested this blessing, this scenario for another person, right? So that you can take that achievement and move forward. Instead of that, you get a long list of complaints and you're already drained. You're trying to rest so that you can move forward in this new beginning. And then when you wake up, you have this long list, this to-do list, which is amplified. And then you have analysis paralysis of how am I going to make this happen. And that is exactly why, like, your progress is getting blocked, or the knowing and the realization that you're actually successful with the Six of Wands, that is victory, that is being blocked. The information of your success, your achievements, is being blocked because you're analyzing, what have I not done for this ex of mine? Why are they still lingering around? What do they want from me? What are their expectations from me? What are my family's expectations from me when it comes to this person? With the Hierophant here, it seems like it's a married situation. It's a spouse here, not the kingdom spouse, not the divine counterpart. There is some kind of spouse type situation here that is really, really draining everyone. And they're not going to stop complaining. They're going to smother you with the complaints. And this is what's showing up in the cards. This is sleepless nights. This is Oh, somebody's like, this is a nightmare situation. This is an absolute nightmare situation that has found itself in back in the new beginning. It may be that you still there is still trauma, there is still trauma from the past, and you are in fact healing from the trauma and the memories from it. That's why. But uh instead of blocking out the energies of this toxic partner and the toxic relationship, you are blocking out the information of progress and achievement. That is what is seen. But let's clarify. Let's clarify the six of wands, the two of swords, and the two of pentacles. Um, let's see what's going on here. Six of wands. We have the Son of Wands, that's the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Cups here showing up here again. It's yeah. So as soon as you find some kind of inspiration, like a burst of energy to move forward, you stumble across a regretful memory. And maybe you just need to say sorry. Just say sorry or no, can't do. It's just to anywhere. Start where you are. Just say it. Just start saying no. It's showing up a, like as the power of no. I'm sorry, I was bad in the past, but no, I can't do that anymore. I can't do this anymore. And that is the victory. That is the victory. Nothing will come of the situation. This the description of this card here is literally that. Nothing's going to come of this situation. Nothing. Indulging is no, people don't change that much. Yes, situations and circumstances change. People change their behavior, but possibly, but their basic nature, but the basic nature is very morose. It's sad, it's very depressing. Maybe somebody is going through some massive depression, and not all of us are equipped to deal with people who are suffering from depression and anxiety. They need professional help. They need a professional setup. They you cannot you cannot mother and nurture them. No, that is not your that is something. You can regret it as much as you want, but that is something that is not. You can feel sorry. This is also looking like, somebody blaming you for their depression and anxiety, for blaming all of us for the depression and anxiety, right? But you can't do anything about it. It's just, you cannot do anything about it. Not everybody is capable of taking care of people who are underachievers, who cannot cope with being in this world. If you are a very high vibrational person, and then you are in a relationship with somebody who's extremely low vibrational, right? That is a complete mismatch, and progress is going to be blocked, absolutely blocked, this entire situation. So there is this movie that I keep referring to, which I have referred to in my previous readings. It's called The 13th Floor. The movie ends with the couple in the movie, in the film. They they start driving towards the location that they are forbidden to move forward towards. Okay, They've been stopped continuously, and then they still go there, and then they're the it's nothing. It's just they break through the barriers and they keep driving forward, and everything just ends. There's literally nothing. It's blank. This is the kind of thi- this is the kind of answer the universe is giving us again and again, that the relationship, that the relationship that was approved by a system, a belief system, traditional belief system, right, was a karmic lesson for you to release. And if you're continuously going back there, you might there is a might you might not we might have not married this person, but we were presented with this energy, with this type of person, which would have been approved by a family of friends, the place that we work in, all of that, the industry, society, all of that. But it has led to this several times. And now the universe is kind of taking away that scenario altogether. That is what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, guys, but this, if y'all have been in toxic relationships, it's there is some kind of releasing of this energy that needs to be done. This releasing of this relationship altogether that needs to be done, because it's ended. There is nothing. There's literally nothing, absolutely nothing left here. It's apart from two people who, one is really high vibrational, somebody who's going to create and bring about something grand, and somebody who's so regretful, and I don't even know where it's coming from. It's like that. It's like, don't even know where the sadness and depression is coming from. There's absolutely no information of fact. There is absolutely no information fact. Like, we don't know. We don't know why this person is so sad and depressed. If we don't know, if we're incapable of seeing it, that means that it is not our fight. It is their fight with their depression, their anxiety. Maybe it's their past karma. We've got six everywhere. Six is the number of past. That maybe it's that past karma, that their memories, their subconscious is relaying to them again and again, constantly, right? But depression is a very heavy energy. It will get you stuck. It will get you stuck in that. So there needs to be sending away of this energy. But then again, look, like, continuous offers of love, the energy of love, the frequency of love is being offered in a situation where you have no business being in anymore. uh Queen of Pentacles, it could be about who is the better parent option. Who is a better parent option, whether you have children or not? It doesn't matter. No card. Maybe that's about it. Who is the better parent option? If you can't make it work with them, the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, like, you kind of have to make this call. We're gonna have to make this call. If you can't even make it work with them in terms of being able to see any kind of future with this, when you're standing at a point, you're at the pinnacle right now, so you're seeing your entire life there, from from the top. This is where you were when you were a baby. This is where you were when you were a child. This is where you were when you were a teenager. This is where you were in your 20s, 30s, 40s, in your future, whatever, whichever age you are, like whatever age you are, like, you're seeing yourself in the from the past, future, present. This is where you are at the pinnacle, right? That is your perspective of you and your own kingdom. And from that point of view, you see nothing when it comes to this relationship, this person, this relationship that was built, that was based in traditional belief systems, right? You don't see anything in this karmic lesson for you. So that is how, logically, let's just say logically speaking, logic is blocked here. Logically speaking, logic is absolutely blocked here. We have two twos here. Logically, the the prospect of this person being the mother or father to your children, whether you've had them or you're going to have them in the future, because this is the family card here. This is the family card. Definitely, you're thinking about your future family, even if it is later on in life. They are going to be the other parent, right? The partnership that we saw in this card. They're going to be your partner in your small family unit. If you can't see anything when it comes to this person, you're completely blocked. This will not come about. This will not come about if you keep juggling this person or these energies of toxic exes. If you keep juggling them with your real romantic partnership, your real divine counterpart, especially if they're already in your life, if you're not sending them away, and you think that it is some kind of display of strength, right? You think it's some kind of display of strength, that is going to block everything. That is going to block this from manifesting, this family unit. It's going to block it. This manifestation is going to be blocked. Let's see what we have from the fairy oracle, and I'm going to close this reading. Um, After that, just bouquet. We have the stars and the bouquet. Hmm. Cross and lilies at the bottom of the deck. This to me seems like an energy of somebody who has passed away. So this could be an ex that was a very, very toxic relationship. They might have uh, been removed from your life. Actually, physically, they might have died, and you still keep their grave alive. The memory of oh God, this is very intense. Um, they're gone for a reason, because this is over, this is done. The karmic lesson was done at the age, maybe they were very young when they passed away, maybe in their teenagers, or uh, teenagers, 16 to early 30s. Maybe you knew them when you were kids, since you were kids, and your divine counterpart, your soulmate, whatever you resonate with, your twin flame, uh, they if you all have met them, your soulmate, divine counterpart, they might remind you so much of this person. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they remind you of this past person, but this past person, let me tell you, they are very toxic. It is not about that person. It is really, really not about that person, whatever this relationship was. Like, I have this ringing in my right ear, so like information is coming in, like this is star seed information, right? So start like it was really something really evil built this person. It was like an illusion that was placed here. That is the dark energy that you have seen when you were a child. Oh my god. No, this is not a frog prince scenario or frog princess scenario. No, you need to start their grave, that they're long dead. This X that is, I'm getting a super toxic energy from this person. Like, if this person would have lived beyond their time, if they had lived beyond your time, and you're, in a sense, you're keeping them alive, like by evoking their memory, speaking sweet things to them, probably going to the grave and putting flowers in them. The flowers live, like, even after you've chopped them, they still got life. Like, your feet, when you put flowers on a grave, even metaphorically speaking, when you probably cross their grave or their memory, right? And say, no, I give them peace, I give them love. Or if you actually go to the grave and put flowers on the grave, when you do that, it's like you're giving their memory life. And this person was a very, very heavy karmic lesson. It was literally, it was built by the matrix. This If this person would have lived beyond, they would have probably turned into a serial killer. I mean, that is, it is just coming out. They would have turned into a serial killer and would have made, I'm sorry for going so dark. I don't know where it's coming from, but, like, so there was this creepy pasta, internet creepy pasta, called the Slender Man, right? So these two young girls got very hooked up onto it, and then they started doing really nasty things, like bullying, and they actually ended up killing a girl. Like, they murdered one of their classmates in cold blood in the name of the Slender Man. Y'all can look it up. They were about 15, 16 years old. So the simulation, the matrix will send you this kind of stuff. Like, evil energies will send you these kind of people, and then it'll be very, like, sweet and romantic. And when we're children, and especially the divine collective, right? And the star seeds here, it's not like we're forgiving or something like that. We have the ability to see the good in somebody else. At the same time, we feel that there was love there, but this their mind is really, really broken. Their mind is really broken. There is no capacity for love with these type of people. That, I'm not saying all of them are like that, but if you're resonating with this, if you have somebody who you were romantically attached with at a very young age, if there was this high school sweetheart or whatever it is, or maybe you met when you were younger, like before you turned 30 or early 30s. This is a very dark entities. There are dark entities, and when we neglect the fact, or we say that, oh no, we brush it off, right? Then that energy, and we keep their memory alive. Like, oh, it's so sad that they left. Oh my god, they were my first love, they were my first kiss, or they were my first date ever in life, they were my prom date, the first date that I went to watch movies with, etc. We used to have such a lovely time. All of those memories attached with this kind of a person, right? That it's our life experiences. It's not about them. When I said it's not about the person, it's literally You were supposed to have experiences of a first kiss before you met your counterpart, before you met your real soulmate, your romantic soulmate, before you met your twin flame, whatever you resonate with. You were supposed to have the experience of first kiss, first date, of watching movies with a romantic partner, right? It is about you, your experiences, which you have literally abandoned, which you have literally surrendered. Instead of surrendering these toxic people, you're supposed to keep the memory as your own experiences in this life, right? And release the people, send the people away if they're dead. And if you know very well that they were really, really bad, send them away. Even if they're alive, even if they're alive, this person is getting resurrected. Their energy is getting resurrected. It's like they go and they find it's like this. Let's say this person is literally dead, but then they their ghost is lingering around, right? Because you keep feeding it them energy. Their ghost is lingering around. They find somebody who looks who a body, like, who that can host their spirit, and they latch onto it. That is what I meant by energy. So you will keep on finding people continuously like that. There is definitely somebody that you're going through a very terrible toxic marriage and is very toxically attached to it, possibly because of society, social appearances, or uh, family families insisting, or could be an industry. I don't see an industry spouse. I don't see an industry spouse, but yeah, if that I it came to my mind. So if that resonates, resonate. I hope you like this reading and it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.